Neriv! Oh my god. Wow, this is a good showdown here. Neriv, Heart of the Storm versus Sheikah. We got the 3-color dragons here. That's pretty sick. This is perfectly, because it gets around the authority of the councils. The vehicle token with Neriv, bam, does 6 now. Hey, how many times do you see that? Neriv, Heart of the Storm, Mardu Dragons over Jeskai Dragons. Now that is the heart of the underdog right there, baby. Bam! 6 damage! Double Neriv! Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of Man on Man, and today's juicer is going to be Mardu. Alright, so I'm going to just tell you right now, I did so much playtesting with this deck. I literally was hemorrhaging losses, and then we won like 7 in a row on stream. It was awesome. I literally went down to like the low 80%, and then we kind of grinded back up to like 90, but anyway, I'm just going to tell you right now, we've perfected it. I'm giving that a little bit of clarification because now we got it. This is exactly what we got, the perfect brew. All right, so it's Mardu, right? So Mardu, the first reason I want to be in Mardu is because you have Sacred Foundry, Godless Shrine, and all of the verges. So the mana is like pretty phenomenal. We also have access to Cori Mountain Monastery, which is basically unlimited gas. Now for 4 and a tap, so it's basically like if you have 5 lands out, including itself, exile the top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. This card allows you to have unlimited gas versus control, but I guess I don't know why I started with the lands here first. Oh yeah, because we have the shock lands. I guess that makes a lot of sense then, right? But nevertheless, we've got the Nova Hellkite, right? Nova Hellkite, the brand new card. We're just going to find excuses to run this card because it's so amazing. But the Bonehoard Dracosaur is a wonderful, I call it basically like a win condition. This card, once you have it on, it's basically like the Red Shelly in ways, because it's like, if you have this, it's like removal check. Oh, you didn't kill it? It's over. It's over, because now I have 2 more cards. I have a treasure. I have a 3/1 dinosaur just beating your head in now too. This card comes out, and then when you untap, now it is, I'm not saying it's as good as Vivi, because Vivi costs 3 and Bonehoard costs 5. But if you have this Bonehoard out and you untap, it's over. Like, you literally are just going to snowball from there. So love this thing as like a nice little top end thing. We have the Twinmaw Stormbrood. I initially had like 5 or 4 of these, a full playset. I ended up cutting this down to 2. It's still pretty damn good and can definitely help out, especially versus aggro if you just like hardcast this. There were a few times where I did just hardcast this, gain 5 life, and there you go. Usually that's kind of something you can do as well. But the reason... We'll get to this for a second. Neriv, Heart of the Storm. Let's get real here. Let's get freaking real. We're playing Mardu Dragons. We might as well. If a creature you control entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that damage instead. Of course, we do have pairing very well with the Hellkite and also the Screaming Nemesis. So anything with haste essentially is what we're going to have to do there. But there actually is an intricate time here where we do have Chandra Spark Hunter, where we do have the colorless artifact vehicle. Also, kind of nice little synergy with the Neriv, Heart of the Storm. So anytime we can find an excuse to go in for the Spirit Dragon, we're going to do it. Thunder of Unity, this is a nice little card. You draw 2 cards and then lose 2 life. The other part's a little weird, so whenever a creature you control enters, I think usually you're supposed to use this with like Mobilize, and we're not really a Mobilized deck, but it can kind of come in handy, and I do kind of like it as like a weird spark pluggy card. You can always get rid of it if you're facing aggro and don't want that life loss. But okay, now let's get into the reason why real reason why we're running Mardu. Mardu has like the best early down removal in the whole entire format, in my opinion. Let's start off with Caustic Exhale. Target creature gets -3/-3 at instant speed. There's nothing else to say here. Cutdown is out of the format. This gives you access to killing Cecil. It gives you access to killing FOMO, I guess. Other things, obviously. What other 3-drops are there that are really scary? I mean, whatever. But mostly Cecil. I'm not gonna lie. Dropping down a Cecil on turn 1 is usually like, oh my god, like what the hell are we gonna do? Being able to kill Cecil with Exhale feels so good. Speaking of these Exhales, we got this one. This one does 4 damage to a target creature or Planeswalker. So it can kill a Kaito. So that's also really nice. And speaking of Kaito and the cat, inevitable defeat. The spell can't be countered. Exile target non-land permanent is controlled. Loses 3 life, you gain 3 life. So this can kill anything you want. It can kill Cauldrons against Vivi. It can kill Proselytic Memory. It can kill, if you're playing against the cat, Enduring Curiosity, you can exile that. And again, it can't be countered. So this is really good versus Dimir, because you can kill the Kaito, you can kill the cat gets exiled, you don't have to worry about the cat coming back as an enchantment, it can't be countered. Like, it's just really good. This card is actually really good. I'm running a full play set of it. So this is basically just like Mardu, kind of mid-rangey, almost like Mardu Control with like some dragons on the top end here, and it's really... I feel like we've really come along with it. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon, Cavern of Souls, and again, this Monastery. Do not sleep on this Monastery. This card gives you unlimited gas. It's like basically a card value engine. Kind of slow and weird, but it is there. So I think this is pretty much the deck here. Mardu, Dragony, mid-range, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. Control, I don't know. Here it is. Let me know what you think of it. Let's give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs that do help out the channel financially. They mean the absolute world to me. There is no Mana Man without the Mana Rocks. Thank you so much. Feel free to join us in the Discord. Discord is free to join. I don't know, I got some gas today, so Discord is absolutely free to join. I will see you there. Link is in the description. Keep in mind, I just spilled my water everywhere. We'll worry about that in a second. Keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. And I gotta go clean that water up. Black mouse? Alright, well, we're gonna have to molly this. I'm gonna keep it. I am. God, Caustic Exhale, putting this away always feels so bad. Nova Hellkite. Ugh. I'm going to put this away, but we're going to need a little bit of help in the land department anyway. But oh, timeout. What do we got here? Jeskai lands. Okay. Okay, alright, alright, alright. If you're playing Jeskai, I mean, you probably don't have a whole lot of creatures at sorcery speed, I would imagine, so. But Mystic Monastery, huh? I've got a Monastery as well. This Monastery literally just can literally just single-handedly win you games. So let's go ahead and do this. Hellkite, Sarkhan into Hellkite, one of the best 1-2 punches in the game right now. Other than, you know, College and Vivi and any Siren, Kaito. Maybe it's not one of the best, but it's still pretty good. Sacred Foundry, these are pretty. These are pretty, I'll give you that. Thunder of Unity, huh? Well, you kind of already know what I'm thinking here. We'll go for Nova Hellkite, obviously. That's the most obvious thing. Let's just try it out. If you got a counterspell, you got it. If you're going to No More Lies me, because they are playing white. Ooh, they don't. Wow. Okay. Do you have Get Lost then? Or do you have like Battle Menu? I'm not even joking. I kind of like Battle Menu. it's such a weird card, but I do kind of like it. Alright, do we want to use the treasure? I am kind of leaning towards yes, because that's at this point, we're going to probably just go in for Thunder of Unity anyway. So I'm going to crack this for sure. Nemesis versus aggro, or versus control seems pretty good, right? Starting Town, the worst card ever. I hate Starting Town. Whoa, a main decked Soul Guide Lantern. I see. Ooh, that's kind of weird, huh? I don't want to commit to the board because they're going to go in, obviously, I would imagine they're just going to pop down a sweeper. So let's just hit a map token for now. If they want to get lost, then that gives us the opening for the Nemesis, which they don't. It's just fine. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Thunder of Unity. Let's just swing in first. Let's see what they do. We'll go for the Thunder of Unity. Try to get a little bit of value here. Don't want to go for Screaming Nemesis, because then they just have Judgment, and then I cry. I don't want to cry. 2 lands is not exactly great, but we do have access to this Monastery, which is basically our way to make Control cry, because it's basically just like unlimited value. But the main deck Soul Guide Lantern has got me scratching my head a little bit. Rediscover the Way. Oh god, alright. What does this even do? I kind of forgot about this one. This is basically like a stock up, but slower. Okay. I do kind of want the value. I know it doesn't seem like much, but making them lose 1 life could be kind of relevant here. They also can't counter this, so maybe we just do this to deny them value. Again, they can't counter it, so whatever. Down to 6. Not bad. On the weird off, I don't think I have to worry about my life total here. So on the weird off chance, we'll just drop this to hold up Caustic Exhale. I don't have a dragon, so oops. Whatever. Oopsie. Beza. Ugh. Okay, not the worst thing though, right? Still no dragon. Gross. I think I have to go for this. Let's pay the life so that we can play around a No More Lies. Pop him for 1. God, I really wish I had this Caustic Exhale alive. That sucks. Alright, let's swing in here. I don't think I really still have another play here. Sure. Down to 3. Or down 3, not down 2-3, but where's the board wipe? We know the board wipe's coming. Oh man, it's a cheap one too, huh? So now we might have to start now we might have to start utilizing the Monastery, but if we got gasoline, then I mean, we got gas then, huh? If I do this 1, 2, 3, we can still pay for No More Lies. They didn't even really have anything here, so let's warp it in. I don't want to run into Day of Judgment or anything like that, so this feels like the most playable move. Here we go. Split up no longer good. Board wipes no longer good. Being able to warp out seems pretty good. Lands, you're right. Let's give him a cheers. Shiko. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Split up or get lost? So get lost, sure. Okay. Even with Caustic Exhale, still can't get rid of the Shiko, so that's a problem, huh? Damn. Pinnacle Star Cage. Ooh. That's a card. That's a card. I mean, we could just top deck like any of our like burn spells. That's not a burn spell. I'm not even joking here. Just because Nova Hellkite is not lethal, I'm halfway tempted just a Monastery. Because if we go for Hellkite, pop you for 1, Exhale still can't kill you. So I think I'd rather just keep this for gas. It sucks. And I'm not happy about it, but maybe I do pop this now. Try to find like a Lightning Helix or something. If I did this, I probably should have waited for my land, but I'm just going to try it out here. It's kind of crappy, but punish. Maximum punishment for my blunder there. Oh, we have until next turn. I'm sorry. We're good. Goodish, right? Okay. There's like so much going on in this art, it's like hard to even see. I kind of just prefer the other art. Sometimes I do actually prefer the regular art to the fancy pants one. But I think they got us here. I mean, we're gonna have to just top deck into whatchamacallit. Inevitable defeat! It's inevitable, baby! It's inevitable. It cannot be countered. Inevitable. Maybe they... Hold on. Let's get them to tap out first, maybe. Can they, like... I was supposed to say, what can they actually do here? We're just, like, posturing here a little bit. We're just posturing. I'm not trying to slow roll. But I want them to just, like... Because if they have Lightning Helix, I want them to... They could definitely have Lightning Helix here. Get lost, okay. They still could have Lightning Helix. They still... I mean, they could easily have a Lightning Helix, right? I think I'm just going to rip it. They're going to think I'm slow rolling, but I'm really not. I'm really trying to play around a Lightning Helix. So I'm going to put a stop at the upkeep. They don't have it. I'm going to just pretend like they don't have it, right? If they have Lightning Helix, then we tried. Okay. Sideboard is a little sketchy just because I do have the Intimidation Tactics. Is that the best sideboard card? Probably not, but... Now that we have this land, I don't think we can go for the Raucous Theater. We're gonna make a push for this, I guess. I'm just gonna go for the tactics. Let's just see what you got in your hand here. Ooh, at least we get rid of one Chico, so that's nice. No counter magic, so now I don't have to be too worried about that. Chandra. Sarkhan. So they do have Get Lost, which actually really sucks. So if we can get Chandra down and just have Chandra resolved, I mean, they're looking pretty rough there. But Get Lost obviously can take care of Chandra. Chandra is really persistently annoying for them. I'm halfway tempted to Inevitable Defeat to rediscover the way. I really am halfway tempted, but... Ooh, Dracosaur. I don't think we can. So now we're in a weird spot because we just want to go for Chandra. Scheme of thinking here. It's actually a tough spot. Get Lost. Chico. We can exile you. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it here. If they didn't have Get Lost, we would just slam down Chandra, but I wanted to deny them the value here. And because it is exiled, they can't get it back with Chico. And then we can still Nova Hellkite on our turn. Stock up. Damn, unlimited value here. Just Sky. Pretty simple here, though. We got to go for... Ooh, Duress. Damn. I mean, no matter what they do, they're going to have a Chico. So, let's just try it out. Push damage here, I guess. If this Raucous Theater, you know, sometimes these surveil lands are really annoying. Wouldn't mind another land there. Let's keep that. So we can go Duress into Chandra. That feels pretty strong. Unfortunately, we're going to be staring down a Chico into a free stock up. That feels so bad. Ugh, that feels so bad. Ugh. Gross. Gross. So the plan here, I think we actually just have like the Nova Hellkite, because they actually do have to block this way. So yeah, if we pop the Chico for 4 damage, and then Sarkhan's up to 4, this actually is an okay play. All right, yeah, 2 4/4s, and they have 8 lives, so they literally have to block here. So they're gonna trade with Sarkhan, and then we still have a Nova Hellkite. It's not bad. It's not terrible. You got a lot of cards in your hand, though. You have a lot of cards in your hand. Well, what is this? Timeout. What the hell is this? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is that new Edge of Eternities card. That's kind of like a Fountain Porty type thing. Okay. Oh, we might be. Hold on. We might be looking okay here. If I can. We can play around that with Chandra, right? Fookers, how are we doing here? Yes, we're playing some Mardu Dragons. Fookers, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Well, if Authority of the Councils gets around the Chandra, problem is... If we create a 3/2, it's not lethal. We don't get the Authority off, so that's nice. I mean, we have to do this, no matter what. I don't have a way to crew. Because I can't do that and go for the map token. But we'll still hit the Duress. Do they have a... They can't go for Get Lost, right? Oh, bounce off. Jesus. Alright. So now they have Chico. Oh, man. Now they have Chico into Get Lost and to kill Chandra. Damn it. I think they got us here. Said they go Beza. Interesting. I guess they want the life gain. That makes sense, I guess. Now that their land is pretty bad. So now that they have Beza, I mean... At this point, don't I want to draw? I mean, you got Chico into Get Lost. Let's draw, actually, then. Yeah, because, I mean, Beza's not doing anything. We got to search for an answer here, then.
All right, team. New plan.
Let's sack an artifact, I guess. Strategic Betrayal. That's pretty good against the Shiko, right? Yeah, let's try it out, right? Denies Shiko value. Shock in. Bonehoard Dracosaur. Yeah, they get 1 life, but I have a Dracosaur now. Yeah, Shiko's now off. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That was actually a really clutch draw there. So now Shiko is just a 4/5 flying. Well, I can't say vanilla. It's a flying vigilance creature, but. Oh! Okay. Neriv! Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Wow, this is a good showdown here. Neriv, Heart of the Storm versus Shiko. We got the 3-color dragons here. That's pretty sick. Alright, we're going for it, baby. So now, that is going to be Authority of the Council up, but we still have the Chandra. This is perfectly, because it gets around the Authority of the Councils. The vehicle token with Neriv, bam, does 6 now. Here we go. Come on. Shiko's off. Don't get anything. Quantum Riddler. They're gonna draw. I don't like that. Not a fan of the draw. Now that's a video. Oh, we got Lightning Helix. Oh my god, we might be good here. Hold on. I mean, we have Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix doesn't go with Neriv, but hold on, my friend. Don't get sweaty. What's the play here? I think it's we already have one, but we have to create a new one because we want it to be double, right? That's the whole point of what we're doing here.
Rev 'em up.
I think they also have some sort of interaction here, so it's got to be you because this one just came into the battlefield this turn.
Only direction I know is forward.
And we just swing. Got Lightning Helix. The new vehicle deals with the, that's a block here. I'm assuming they have like you know, at least 1 point of something. They gave me the cool shades. How cool you... Wow. Just a draw. We got him. No way. How many times do you see that? Neriv, Heart of the Storm, Mardu Dragons over Jeskai Dragons. Now that is the heart of the underdog right there, baby. That's the heart of the underdog, baby. Bam! 6 damage! Double Neriv, Heart of the Storm! Juan. Hi, the mighty Juan. Excuse me. There we go. How we doing here? I got some black sources here. Hopefully we get a little Verge. Or not Verge. We don't need more Verges. We need a little Shockland action. Oh yeah, I used Balin. Yeah, I forgot. I used the Balin against me. I remember that. Alright, we're gonna need another land either way. I might have to kick this up to maybe 26 lands, maybe even 27. There we go. We get 1 land and it's all good. Now it's all good. Thunder of Unity. Bring it all together. Here we go. Yeah, Balin. I remember the Balin deck. That was pretty cool. I know Balin has like 3 abilities, right? There's so many abilities, I forgot they even all do. I want to keep this Molten Exhale just in case they have the whatchamacallit. Preacher. Because the Preacher, once they go for 4 toughness, it gets really squirrely. What was that one Innistrad card? Was it Graveyard Trespasser? I think it was called Graveyard Trespasser. That was basically just like the same thing. So we got a flying Graveyard Trespasser. Oh, Jesus. Rush of Dread. So they're going to try and hit me with some insta-kill stuff, huh? Very well. Nemesis will do just fine. Instead, I run 21 to 27 lands. I draw nothing but lands. I run 20 lands, never draw any. Don't they have the best of one hand smoothing thingy? Damn, what's going on here? Just straight discard? Oh, you're getting annoying me. Ew, I don't even know if I really want to go for inevitable defeat now. Ew, stop! Yeah, I don't want to hurt my land, or my hand count, excuse me. So I'll just chill. We'll chill on this stuff here. Ew, these bands' talent might get a little gross here, huh? I think smoothing is so broken in best of one. Yeah, I'm indifferent about it. I don't know if I have an opinion. You could probably sway me either. If you had a really good laid out opinion on if the smoothing was broken in best of one, you could probably convince me. I don't know how I feel about it. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. And it's another land! Hooray. Not like broken as good as in literally broken. Not like literally broken. Uh-oh. Ripple's prank. Okay, target each player sacrifices 2 creatures, does everything else. Okay, we're gonna go for the inevitable defeat and just pop one of these things. I mean, we're losing our stuff anyway, so. So now we literally have to type the gas or we're dead. That's gas. That is gasoline. Sadly, we don't have a good clock on them because they have that 9. God. They're in top deck mode too, though. I think we're just dead, right? This is just lethal alone. Alright, let's see what we got here against Discard Tribal. Discard Tribal. Cooked my dinner, that's for sure. Alright, now we got the Dream Curve, right? We got Sarkhan into Hellkite with a little bit of Sarkhan, or excuse me, Screaming Nemesis flavor. Here we go. I'm feeling an absolute beatdown this match. Here we go. This is your opponent with 15 with Bristly Bill on turn 4. Actual Bristly Bill, or was it like the T? Well, I guess, well, Tifa. I guess I answered my own question there because Tifa would have done more damage, right? Bristly Bill's always a really fun one. Should we go Screaming Nemesis? Probably not, right? Because I do have the Strategic Betrayal. Let's strategically place a Nova Hellkite down, right? Warp it away. You don't run Tifa? Wow. Bill over Tifa? I mean, they both can be good. Wow, that's a statement. That's a statement. Alright, so we can shut off your life gain. I think we should probably do that. No joke. Yeah, I think we'll try that out. Just in case you get a little too handsy here. With the Unholy Annex. Pop. Pop! Bill over Tifa, though. That's an interesting take. You don't run them side by side? What is your deck, I guess? There's that Strategic Betrayal that we strategically played around, so it's kind of nice. Another Nova Hellkite. Let's get right to it, baby. I mean, they're going to lose to their own Annex here, so... Right? I guess if they do play something, they won't just... They just won't gain the life, right? Okay, so they'll actually go down to 3. But Lightning Helix should just take care of them then, huh? Alright, we can exhale a sigh of relief here, because they just can't gain any life. That's fine. Inevitable defeat. Let's go for our fun card here, right? Inevitable defeat over Lightning Helix, just for little funsies. And that is GG's, baby. Round 3. Fight. I'm going to keep this single-handedly because I have the Cori Mountain Monastery, and if they just go for a bunch of discard nonsense, then, well, we have the Cori Mountain Monastery, so. Don't have to worry about a whatchamacallit. Oh, I gotta worry about flooding, but I don't have to worry about Annex until turn 3. So this makes for a nice little Duress setup plan. One nowhere to run versus Tifa. Oh, bad. No, 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 no. No, not like this. Not like this, not like this. Oh, wait, you took the Nemesis? Okay. If you have an Annex, it's going to be real silly, but okay. Rotten Mouth Viper, too. Jesus. I'm going to get rid of the removal, I guess. I mean, Rankle, they're not going to want to do the sack anyway, so... Okay. Alright, interesting. Got the... You got the Rotten Mouth Viper. I guess they have the, whatchamacallit. The Bandit's Talent. You actually get me to sack. I guess we just do this, right? Let's not get cute. This makes for a decent little curve with Neriv. And then we can go Screaming Nemesis, potentially. If they don't go for Wrinkle's Prank, they might just get a little handsy and do it now. I don't know. Tasha's Sidebinder, speaking of, I forgot, they added another Stifle in FF set. They added another Stifle? What's it called? Is it just, do you mean actual Stifle or like another kind of like a Stifle? We could go for Screaming Nemesis, right? Or we could just drop down Neriv. I mean, they do have Wrinkle's Prank, though. So, like, that's not great. I'm gonna check this out. This is more mana efficient. Let's try this out. That's right, baby. 4/5, Heart of the Storm. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I cannot pronounce that. Lewis something sacrifice. I do remember that card. Very, very cool. Fortunately, I do have an inevitable defeat. When an opponent casts a spell, they lose 5 life unless they discard a card. Interesting. So if I go for a Screaming Nemesis, they obviously just go for Wrinkle's Prank, though, right? That's pretty bad. Even with the damage, even considering the damage, it's pretty bad. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe I just don't do anything. I mean, really, what else are you going to do? You're going to go for Wrinkle's Prank? You're going to go for the Rotten Mouth Viper? Hold on, this kind of puts me into a painful quandary. Okay. Hold on, let me give them a thinking here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Are they going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Are they going to... They're not going to sack it for the Viper, right? So maybe I just hold still and we use the Monastery for the value. I mean, they're kind of in a weird spot, too. I don't think they're just going to, like, plop down the Viper. They might just hardcast the damn thing. They're going to hardcast the damn thing. Okay. Sure. So each opponent loses 4 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a land. Probably just be Sarkhan at this point, right? And we'll lose 0 life. That sounds pretty good. Let's get a little value here. I wouldn't mind a land. Yeah, land is always good, but double lands is not good. I mean, Viper's gotta go. Viper's just gotta go. So, let's do this. I'm just gonna do this now. Whatever. And we're gonna discard a card. Realistically, yeah, I mean, whatever. Alright, that's fine, right? They could go for the discard Rankle thing, but, like, I don't know, whatever. I have the Monastery to kind of really accrue value. I mean, we could take a little bit of life, though. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too jumpy, huh? Let me just pop this again for value. there's any really 2-drops that I need here. Maybe I should actually not do that. Well, actually, no, we should, because we have the Ruthless Negotiation. Okay. You just kicked sewing Microspawn into grabbing a strip mine. See, you like that strip mine. The strip mine, you are evil. The strip mine is literally the most devastating card I've ever played against. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but... Alright, so we do have to hardcast this. I'm gonna lose 5 life here, I think. We're trying to race here. No, we'll lose 5 life. That's right, baby. We'll lose 5 life here. What's 5 life? I don't need 5 life. But now, actually, kind of a decent question here. If we go for Burst Lightning on you, I don't think that's worth it because I have to literally lose 5 life, so no. We do have lethal. If they want to go in for Ruthless Negotiation, they do have to eventually have to tap out then, right? I think we might have this, but down to 8. Virus Beetle. I can actually just lose the 5 life, right? Yeah, 8 is less than 5, so that's generally pretty good, right? Burst Lightning, lose 5 life. I'll lose 5 life, whatever. That's not that painful. Bang, 4. Ba-bam! Oh, baby, what a grind fest. It's gonna be a good game. That was a grindy one. 4, and that's Xaxes. Let's go. Wow. Hell yeah. Dark Boss. How are you doing here? We got a lot of our big chunky stuff, but that's okay. We'll get a little chunky on you. 3 lands. We should be able to... We got stuff to play. We'll get a land, right? There we go. Dark Boss we got from me. A little Golgari action. Come with it. Come with it. Dread Knight, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think I just pop it for you, baby. Here's 4 damage to the noggin. 4 damage. Your move. We're going straight. I think we're just going to go straight kind of aggro. Aggro-ish. As aggro as we can be. We're not really an aggro deck, technically, but... Dread Knight. Don't really need double red right now, so I think I'm, no joke, just going to drop a Regent. Here's a Regent, baby. Looking pretty good here. I mean, level 2 for 1. This card reminds... What was that one card? Ooh. It's kind of funny, the... So Kid Cudi said the end right when they cast the end. It was kind of funny. How bad is that? Certainly not good. I don't think it's that bad, though. It's kind of gross, though, because if we just draw into a land, that's going to be really gross. Okay. Let's just try to race. They know I have the Dracosaur coming, but... We don't really... I don't think they're going to have 1 damage to kind of, you know... pick off here. So let's go in for the Bonehoard Dracosaur instead. Whoops. Oops. Dread Knight. So if they don't have a removal check on the Hellkite, I guess we're pretty good to go for the Dracosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 7, 10. I mean, we're not even close to going in for, like, lethal. So, it's fine. I think we're just racing, and we probably will win. Thought they probably would have removed the Hellkite at this point. But we can go in for ineligible defeat to finish them off. Yeah, this is totally fine, right? Alright, there we go. No problem, right? Inevitable defeats. And then we go for Sacred Foundry, Nova, and we're good to go. Oh, no red sources, huh? No red sources. I think it's going to be a problem. But we are on the draw. We have a strategic betrayal. I'm going to keep this against my better judgment. We definitely would not keep this on the play, but on the draw, let's make it rock, baby. So we have like 2 more draws before like we're in like a real actual sweat mode. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon, baby. That is what I'm talking about. See if you got. I mean, what do you got? We got Unholy Annex. Yeah, you hate to see that, huh? We do have Inevitable Defeat. Alright, Unholy Annex, what you got here? How many demons are you actually running? Well, there's your other one. So we can cast... I love this card so much, man. Thank goodness, because that 4 toughness is such a problem. Alright. Do we need to Inevitable Defeat this Unholy Annex? I think, like, kind of. I'm not even joking you. Let's just get it out of the way, I suppose, right? Disruptive Stormbrood, that's fine, right? Yeah, it's just a 3/3. And it's a very, very expensive 3/3 flyer. So that's not bad. I kind of want to save my Bonehoard Dracosaur for the top end of our curve here, so... Let's go for the Strategic Betrayal before I go in for a little Screaming Nemesis action. Yeah, we want to save the Bonehoard Dracosaur as, like, the final boss. That way they use all the removal for all the other stuff. Then we go in, boom, Dracosaur, and then this kind of snowballs the game from there. It's easier said than done, but we'll see. So yeah, let's actually just go for the Stormbrood here. Again, I want them to use their removal on other stuff, because if this Dracosaur can survive the removal check, which might be a tall task. Alright, this is pretty bad. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, here we go. Bonehoard Dracosaur, and I think we need the double red here, so we won't be able to go for Fire Magic no matter what. That's okay. So now we have to pass the check. The ultimate check? Ouroboros? That's fine. That's fine, right? They just don't have spot removal again. Alright, alright. Alright, we got first strike on you. So we got a 3/1, and we got a Nova Hellkite, and it's just game, right? That is just game, baby. Oh, it's called Dragon. Bonehoard Dracosaur, first strike, absolutely gives no shits about you. 4/5, baby. 9 power. We'll poke the Ouroboros. We're not letting you get going, baby. Just enough for a lethal in the air. Bang, bang. Nova Hellkite and the Bonehoard Dracosaur doing work. You gotta love it. GG's. Brian, hello. Let's get the hell out of that one, huh? Okay, here we go. It's just a lot better by default. Gotta keep our little mountain here so we can activate our verges and whatnot. So we don't have a white source, but white is probably the least prevalent color in the deck, so that's fine. Ramped harder than a mono green landfall deck with Squall before? Did you? Alright, Higher Claw. The white source has me a little nervous. It's got me a little nervous there. I'm gonna let you... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll pass. I don't like taking damage here. If they're a good player, they'll probably just go for Higher Claw, swing in. But maybe, you know, we're kind of in the B leagues here, the Bush leagues, so... Lower on the ladder. Sometimes on the lower ladder is kind of fun, because you get, like, some crazy games, so... Land for turn, combat version. See, they go right for the heart or the Ember Heart Challenger. That's totally fine with me. We'll just pay it. We'll just pay it, baby. Land for turn, combat trigger, fetch crack, combat trigger, back fetch crack. Ooh, okay, okay. So should I go for Nemesis or should I go for the Thunder of Unity? A plains or a swamp, so we actually don't have white unless I go for Sacred Foundry. I'm doing it. I don't care. That's fine. We'll go down to 14. It's totally fine. I think I need a little bit more firepower here. So Thunder of Unity, we're just going to have to bite the bullet. I'm going to go for it. Next turn, we got Sarkhan into Twinmaw. Little removal spell there. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Strip Mine, then Strip Mine 2 more times. I can't believe... Isn't Strip Mine new to Arena, or am I crazy? I might be crazy. Mabel, sure. Yeah, new. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. So let's go Sarkhan. Alright, we gotta gain that life. I like gaining life. That's pretty nice, right? I could go for the Mabel, but I do want to gain a little bit more value out of this gaining of the life or whatever the hell. So I'm actually gonna go for Screaming Nemesis instead. To gain one more life. I do kind of like that, huh? So they are running white, which kind of sucks. Because they could just have like a get lost or something rather than damage, but there's a good chance their removal of choices through damage. And if they do damage, Nemesis is looking good. Ah. That's pretty bad, huh? I guess I do have whatchamacallit, the Twinmaw Stormbrood, which is actually a pretty solid card. But we're gonna take a little bit of a wallop here, huh? It needs banned and brawl. Oh no. So we'll take 6 here. That's fine. It's not even that broken by count of times. Alright, so we're just gonna have to go for this, right? There's no way around this. Ward 2. So deal 5 damage. Yes, I'm extraordinarily sure. Pop ya. Gain 1 life. I mean, this gets us stuff. Nah, we're gonna be a little more picky than that. If you got another shelter, then GG's, huh? Kind of talks about Gemstone Mine turn 0, June turn 1. Another Mabel. Well, actually, Crackflame's legendary. Wait, how do? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, how do you have 2 Crackflames here? Higher Claw. No way you're attacking, right? There's no way. Land. How I loathe the lands. I think we just hold them off on a stalemate, and I'll just hope they don't get another Shelter by Ghost, huh? Gemstone Mine. I think, what do y'all think about actual, like, power brackets in Brawl? Is that just a terrible idea? Like, terrible or no? Wow, they're swinging, huh? Brawl needs at least one more format. That's kind of what I thought, because, like, there's so many, like, broken things in Brawl, but... So I don't play a whole lot of Brawl, so... I mean... Yeah, this is a pretty good swing for them. I get this then. I guess I have to pop the higher claw. I don't want to take that passive damage, but Mabel is also kind of annoying. I think it has to be higher claw, weirdly enough, right? Another land is just the absolute bee's knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 14. Quite bad. Maybe rank brawl would be interesting. Personally, let's just add straight up commander. Yeah, that'd be something too. What are the differences between brawl and commander? I know, Duress, my god, please give me some gasoline, please. What is the actual difference? I know in brawl, you can have a planeswalker as your commander. And then you can have a different... Can't you have a different color commander? Like, it doesn't... There's, like, no color identity, correct? Well, they got their gas before me, which is quite sad. So, it looks like we're dead, Zo. We are dead as a doorknob. Tabletop Simulator and Cockatrice. I don't know what Cockatrice is, but I know what Tabletop Simulator... I know Clementine has tossed that before. 1, 5... I'm gonna double block here, whatever. 20 life. Oh, yeah, no commander damage. Yeah, 25 life. Duh, that's the thing I forgot. 25 life. That's the big one. That's the big one. It still has color identity? Does it? Oh, my bad. For some reason, I thought it didn't. I think we're dead as a doorknob. Ow, ow. Ow. Alright, let's see if we can get you back here. The dreaded little mice. Molten Exhale, this card's really fun. Let's see if I'll have to use it promptly. No turn 1 Higher Claw, but we do have a what? Turn 1 Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Okay. Got the Burst Lightning, which helps out a lot. We'll take it for now. Let's see if I can deal with a lot of arena thinking this. They add game chat. Honestly, that's another fun question. Is that like just too toxic or what? I would kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't really mind a whatchamacallit, an actual chat. I think that'd be kind of funny. Like, leave it to the... Yeah, exactly, because doesn't Magic Online have a chat? Ooh. Well, I don't really have much life gain anyway, so this actually sucks, but I guess I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet then, huh? Yeah, Magic Online has it, so it's kind of weird that they just don't. You can request name change. No. So does it or does it not? Confused. Yeah, okay, now you can just request name change from support. Yeah, no, hold on, you definitely can. No, Clementine, you absolutely can, because I did. I changed my name to Mana Man, like in 2021. Alright, let's try it out. Bang. If we can resolve Bonehoard Dracosaur, we might have a shot here. Just resolve Dracosaur, pray that they don't have a, whatchamacallit. But now that we have the Lightning Helix, even if they do have the dreaded Shelter by Ghost, we can just get our Dracosaur back. Yeah, you know they have it. They just never not have it. But fortunately, we can at least get one more line of defense here with the Helix. Yeah, just email support, and you should be good. I'm not even joking you. Do they really have a protection spell? Oh my god. No? Okay, that's so good. So sometimes you do see that whatchamacallit. Now let's behold after we have our lovely Dracosaur here. Sometimes you do see that. Frickin', I can never remember that card. There's literally a mouse on it. It's literally just like a yeah, it's just the Snakeskin Veil but in white, basically. I forgot what it's called. Whoa! Whisker Veil Forerunner. That is not good. That is also not good. Okay, 3 lands. Hell yeah, we love that. What does this do? When this creature becomes the target of a spell or an ability, first time each turn, at the top of your library, creature. Alright, so that could be kind of dangerous, huh? I mean, I literally have 0 gas. This is so sad. Alright, we'll keep that. I'm just gonna pass. Like, I can't get crazy here. So yeah, honestly, it was actually really easy. It was actually really easy, I remember too, so definitely do that, right? Alright, I'm not gonna go in for the Maelstrom Dragon thing here, because we just have the Regents. Oh, now we're cooking. Now it's just over. We've stabilized so hard. It's, yeah, we're looking good here. Alright, I mean, the world's our oyster at this point. I'm gonna swing in, and then we'll just go for split up, I guess. Because we'll save our Bonehoard Dracosaur. As long as we have the Dracosaur, we can just stabilize. Yeah, I initially had my name on here was just Plasma. Just, I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything. I just thought it sounded cool when I was like in 6th grade. Sometimes I use that as my name for like certain games, but yeah, I gave them an email and then I was just like, "Hey, can you make me Mana Man?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, cool." I was really happy too, because I think Mana Man's a lot more flashy, I guess, but destroy all untapped creatures, swipe yet. We still have an inevitable defeat. Maybe I do just drop this damn thing down. Can they do 8 damage to me? I don't think so. Honestly, maybe that was a little bit too Timmy-ish. But they do have a Restless Bivouac, so I think this is probably a little fine. I don't want to take the Bivouac damage here, right? I think I would have head out when this... Thanks for putting it good. Oh, Rainbow, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you, my friend. Like I said, if you ever do end up making some cool videos for YouTube, let me know. I'll definitely, Whoa! Astro's Flame! Whoa! Welcome, Big Ray, Astro's Flame. Thank you so much, my friend. Yo! Christmas! Hey, Christmas! 666. I follow you on Twitter, I think. You have a Christmas tree, right? What is going on, Raiders? We are playing some Mardu Dragons. We're just about to put it to the nasty mice here. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in. Appreciate you, Astral's Flame. I do not deserve you as a Twitch buddy. I really do not. The world's our oyster here. It really is. Can we finish them? Not really. Let's just get another Bonehoard Dracosaur out here. Big time raid, baby. This is what we're talking about. Farewell, Rainbow. I appreciate you. Alright, I do have access to this Burst Lightning for one more turn. I don't know, like, realistically, is there, like, any way I can lose? Not even to be cocky, but I think we got this here, huh? I gotta be lame and go to sleep. No way, hey, Astral Flame, thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate it more than I can even put into words. Really helps me out. Appreciate that. Astral's go get some sleep. I did actually, let's see here. Can I kill you here? I don't think I can kill you yet, but I have to make use of this right now, so we'll just pop you. The inevitable defeat. I think our victory is inevitable, right? Astral's Flame, I'll be sure to raid you with my, like, party of 6. To pay you back at some point. Thank you so much, my friend. Alright, I think we're looking pretty damn good here. Let's try to get a little bit of rank up here. I'm not even joking. Like I said, didn't even have to go for the inevitable defeat. Round 3. Fight. Here we go, baby. Alright, got the Caustic Exhale. This is literally... I mean, it's the best one... I keep saying 1-drop, but... It's the best 1-mana removal spell in all of Standard. Now that Cutdown's gone, we just Behold a Dragon, kill ya, life's good, right? Alright, let's try this out here. Ba-bam. I'm a little bit nervous about... a lot of things here. But if they do have the Emberheart Challenger, I'd rather go for that. I've been jamming a Mardu mid-range list that's been doing very well. Yeah, what have you been running? I've been, like, really go all in on the dragon stuff. It's been doing pretty well. Manifold Mouse. Ew. Well, that's why we wait, right? That's why we wait. The 2 toughness is a little gross, but this doesn't change our play line at all, so let's just go ahead and kill the mouse. Do you run... There's a lot of different things you can do with Mardu, right? You can go in for, like, whatchamacallit? You can do Mobilize, you can do, like, Anim Pakal, you can do, like... There's a lot of different ways you can do it, right? I don't really want a Cavern of Souls, a human. It's kind of gross, isn't it? If I do that, I can go for Sarkhan, not pay life. I mean, that's nice. Maybe that is the move here. As gross and weird as and awkward as that is. I think we should push it, right? I'm gonna try it out. I don't know if that's gonna work, but... Behold. Generally don't want to pay life versus red, I can tell you that. Alright, Higher Claw, be gentle, please. I don't really want to bust this treasure token if I don't have to either. Problem is a lot of their even that one, the Flowerfoot mouse, has 2 toughness as well. So the Nova Hellkite doesn't have a whole lot of good targets or stack. Bat, Voice, Nemesis, Course. Oh, yeah. I can never say that word, but the Karsai Revenant thingy. Sheltered. The nice part about Inevitable Defeat is it's inevitable. You can't counter me. So that's not too bad here, right? Alright, so again, can't be countered, so I don't care about the ward at all with an Inevitable Defeat. So I think it probably is worth it to shock this in. Yeah, it's just gotta be, right? And again, we do not care about your Sheltered by Ghosts. I just don't care. I don't think they can give themselves hexproof. I haven't seen a card like that yet, right, either. Paying life versus aggro is a rough proposition. It is, but I need to be able to go for Inevitable Defeat. And we also gain 3 life on this. And again, the Sheltered is a moot point, right? So let's do this beforehand. Well, hold on. We have Sarkhan here. So if I do this now, if we get them to commit to swinging, I mean, we could just trade with the Sarkhan too. So let's try that. They also could Prowess, which is a little risky. So I'm going to take 1 damage on kind of a gamble here. That can't be countered. Do not care about ward. Ward, do not care. Nope, don't care. Do you have a Prowess? Behold. Behold, block. No Prowess? Let's go, trade. Let's go. All right. Back up to 15. Now we're looking good. Not thinking I was wrong, just saying. Yeah, no, it is rough. Trust me. I get sweaty. I don't like shocking myself in. That's for sure. I think I just set up Sarkhan. Let's play it a little bit slower here. We're gonna behold the same Nova Hellkite. I could flash this in. I mean, do we have 4 mana now? I think I probably do, right? I have 4 mana for Inevitable Defeat. We have Sarkhan for a 3/3. This might be a little too greedy. But I'm going to try it out. This might be a little greedy. Now we've got a 3/3. We can block off an Emberheart Challenger. We still have another Inevitable Defeat. Oh, a Stormbrood. Okay. Doesn't matter, baby. Get out of here, aggro. We're looking beautiful. Alright, hello, Joe Mama Frosh. How you doing here? Got a little Caustic Exhale. Don't have a dragon, but that's okay. Oh god, is this landfall? It's gotta be landfall, right? A mountain, huh? Well, let's try this out, and we might as well Duress while we have the action here. Oh, this is landfall, alright. So, I think, no joke, probably a Snakeskin Veil. I'm not, like, that worried about... I'm not overly worried about the World Soul's Rage. I just want to protect myself from the damn Snakeskin Veil. This is a funsy card for sure, but if we just have to get rid of their stuff. Like, there's just no other way around it. Fortunately for us, we do have some removal. Dare I even say chock full of it, so... Unless they're not playing at all. We'll take a free win. Like I said, our goal is 95% today. I don't know if I'm going to hit that, but... Tifa! Yeah, we're going to have to pop you, so let's just bite the bullet here a little bit. I don't think the 3 damage matters too much here, because they have either 2 or 4, so the 3 is whatever. We'll just resolve this, get our life back. Sure. Yeah, Chocobo, huh? Sometimes the RNG gods are on your side, huh? Hellkite without a landfall thing. Get out of here, little bird. The sky is for dragons, not little birdies. Alright, that was pretty smooth, Let's see if we can kind of get a little repeat action of that. Cori Steel. Cori Steel Monastery. Let's actually go grab the shrine because this is the red source that we need. 256. Thank you, Fookers. That would be the proper number, right? Alright, let's go. Got a braid. Looking okay here. What's nice about the strategic betrayal... Oh, wow. I mean, I'm gonna try, right? If they didn't go for the land for the counter, they obviously just want to hold up protection. So, it's fine. We do have strategic betrayal. So, I mean... How strategic are we gonna be here? I think we probably... I don't know if I want to use this. Is it a little greedy? Yeah. It certainly is. But I might just want to go in for a Regent. We'll see. I don't know. Because even if they get Bill nice and big, we can block Bill for days. As long as we don't... Their win condition is essentially Mossborn Hydra and or Tifa. Bill, I mean, we can block Bill until he's blue in the face. Probably won't here. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we should. If they're not going to put out another threat, maybe I do just strategic betrayal then. All right, we'll block. Sure. We'll go for it. We'll block. I highly doubt they're running like removal, right? Like, so if I go for Bonehoard Dracosaur, I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna remove it? I don't think you've got actual removal. I can take another hit from Bill. How's that for some removal check? Yeah, Bill's gonna get bigger than the Dracosaur. That's fine. No, thank you. Not walking into a snakeskin veil. No, thank you. Wait, what the hell is this? Thrash the town. What the hell is this? Uh-oh, what the hell is this? I haven't seen this card in ages. They just draw 2 cards. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Bonehoard Dracosaur, do your thing, baby. This Bonehoard Dracosaur literally just like kind of takes over the game usually. Well, we already have 1 Monastery. I don't think we're going to need 2, so let's go ahead and just make use of the black. We're going to let a lot of black in my hand. Sure. I mean, again, we can just block Bill into an Eternity, unless they have Overprotect or something. But let's warp you in. Pop the elf. Yeah, I don't think they're going to use their Snakeskin Veil for this. And I guess we might try this. I mean, we kind of already committed to it, so let's just try it out, I guess. And they can't Snakeskin they can't veil their way out of this one, because you just have to sacrifice, so we're looking good there, right? There it is. Yeah, we're looking pretty damn amazing, I'd say.